And let's start this little puppy. Got some parts. Finally something arrived. Actually a couple of things arrived, several things arrived. This one I've been waiting for a while. Now my mate, it's like dueling banjos out here. Everyone's mowing their lawns because we've had nothing but rain for 4 weeks. Now everyone's out with their lawnmowers. Oh, that's considerate of them. So let's have a look in this. It's quite a long box. Oh man, yes. That is a lot. Listen to this. Oh, these don't pop. Oh man, these don't pop. But look at that. These are brilliant. Let's get these out. These are. The glasses are gonna fall. PH4470 hurricane extractors. Like these are gonna flow. These are gonna flow awesome. I know it's a bit hard to see in the plastic, but I just want to fall down. So that's going to be in. That's got a 2.5 inch collector. The reason I went, sorry, not hurricanes, they're pacemakers. My bad, they're pacemakers. I was looking at the hurricanes. The hurricanes had a 2 inch outlet, whereas the pacemakers have a full 2.5 inch outlet collector. So I went with the pacemakers, and I'm really glad I am. The quality control on these things like that, telling you what's been done, welds checked, kit added, reducer cone. This is from Pacemaker themselves, their own quality control. Burrs removed, so there's smooth collector flange, fittings, the sticker. So there's so much with this. Let's open it up. So I've got Henry here, my youngest. You want to be on there? You don't want to be on there? He got scratched by the cat. Shall we see it? That's what the cat did to his arm. Not Ebenezer, the shop dog. He wouldn't do anything like that, would he? No, come on, back. Good boy, back. Stay. Yeah, but that doesn't pop. Nah. I got your popping bubble wrap over there if you want to go get it. You can have all of it. You can have all of them. You can take them upstairs and pop them. Feel good? Yeah, I was a bit upset when this one didn't pop. There he is. I'd pay him in bubble wrap that can pop. So you might be asking, hang on, this is always fun. Trying to get this open. Where's that? Oh, I'm trying to find the little lever. So right now, this car, if you might remember, head back. I've got a dog over here, kid over there. Go back, Bunker. Come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Stay there. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. And a dog in the back. So what we're trying to do is, this is the standard exhaust manifold, and as you can see, it goes 6 into like a log manifold, into 1, and then an inch and 3/4 pipe. Yes, an 1 3/4 pipe. So the flow out of this, there's not much flow. So what the whole idea is, we put these extractors on, and you can see they're 3 into 2, and then 2 into 1. So let's get them out, and you can see what they're going to look like. Let's see if that's going to stay there. I've got this other mount and it's not working, so let me see if I can. Hey, can you help me pull this bag off? Can you pull the bag off while I hold this? Down the bottom. Try and pull it. Pull it down. Will it go down? No? Yes, go. Pull. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to pay him more bubble wrap. So as you can see, 3 into 2, which is a nice collector here, and then 2, this bit here is where you get all your torque, and then into a single collector down here. So this we'll be putting onto the car. It's going to look good. How's that bubble wrap?
Good.
And it's going to look good and sound good, and they're known to give horsepower and torque more than what the factory did. So that's going to go on. I'm going to organise the exhaust shop. I've already spoken to him. The guy that's doing the job, he used to work with Ford when these were out new, so he knows exactly what he's doing. So I'm really keen about it. Usually I have arguments with him. He's like, oh, you're going too big of an exhaust. This time I said 2.5 inch. He goes, oh, brilliant. And he was quoting horsepower figures and all sorts of stuff. So I'm really excited about this. That is going to look good sitting on the side of that. Yes. I realise the segment is getting a bit chaotic with the dog and my son and everything, but that's the life of a dad that does YouTube on his cars. So the other thing that I wanted to the other thing that I wanted to mention about pacemaker, yes, you can get cheaper ones, but the quality control that you've got, they're known for testing. It also comes with the gasket. Where's the gasket gone? Just so you can see, that's the ports there. It also, usually you got to go, because when you do this, the existing exhaust manifold bolts don't fit up, so you got to go to the shop or the exhaust shop and get exhaust extractor gaskets. This actually comes with the whole set there. I think it also comes with a banking bolt there. I think that is for my exhaust for the EGR. Yeah, which we can plug up. So we can plug up the EGR with that there, so it comes up with a bolt. So you get everything you need. You don't have to start going in and go, oh, that doesn't fit. Now I've got to go to the bolt shop. Oh, darn, the bolt shop doesn't have them. I've got to wait a few more days. Everything comes with it. Everything. So I'll get the gasket out. So that's the gasket just taped on there. So I'll try and do this one-handed, but see if that works. Not the best footage, I know, but so comes with a gasket. I know, not the best YouTube footage, but the gasket's a little bent up from pack. That's the only thing. So there was a bend. There it is. I don't know if you can see that, but she was bent in the box in postage. So, and you can see it's a little bit not straight. It is. I ain't getting an exhaust place to do it, so we might be able to get away with not them just supplying it. So they've got everything there. I've had to put my glasses on. I don't know if they're dark or not, but they kept falling off my head. The other thing I'll do is get off the EGR pipe that's there, and then we'll be right to go. So we'll get that done and we should be good to go. Although worst case, I can leave it on because there is provision for it, and then we can take it off later when we need to. So I'll see if I get time. So right now I'll go put this in the boot so it's ready for the exhaust place. I'll call them up tomorrow because today's a Sunday and see when we can fit it in. I'm getting really excited to hear what these sound like. The 6 cylinders do have a really good note, these 250 crossflows. They've got a good note, bit lumpy, even from factory. Yeah, I can't wait. This is really cool. What am I going to do with all this cardboard? So what I've been doing quickly is I've moved, where's the pipe gone? This pipe, it's just it goes from the exhaust to the intake and recirculates exhaust gases inside. Takes a bit of horsepower out of it, heats up your intake manifold. But the other thing I found while I'm and I have to remove it for the extractors, and I'm going to be putting a different intake manifold on here and a different carburetor. This carburetor is a little bit dicky, and there's a whole bunch of lines down here that have been plugged. As you can see, that's been plugged. Not sure what that does. There's a couple of switches under the intake manifold here, not switches, like wires, like a connection down there. I don't know if you can see it. That's been disconnected. So after 41 years, there's things that stop working and people just unplug and you sort of band-aid it. So I want to get a better flowing intake manifold, which is an Aussie Speed one, and I'm going to put a different carburetor on here so we can get a little bit more performance, maybe even a little bit better fuel economy. We'll see how we go on that, because if you've got more torque, you don't have to press the accelerator as hard, which again saves you a bit of fuel. So we're just working on the exhaust side first, and then we'll get the intake side done and we'll go from there. But just a few little tasteful mods for her, just to bring her a little bit further into the present, out of the 80s in so many ways. It's drivable now, but I'm just looking for reliability as well. That exhaust has to go. I can't keep it. It's the original, it's rattly, there's a few little pinholes in it as well. It's just got to go. So if I'm going to replace something, I'm going to replace it for something that's going to give me more power or more torque or better drivability. So that's the whole idea, and we'll go from there. So we're just getting that done. I've got to go to the bolt shop, and the extractors come with a plug, with a bung, and I've just got to get 2 bolts that suit that, and then I can plug it up and we're good to go. And let's start this little puppy. No light, of course. We'll get some more sound videos. I've got the dog barking now at the moment, but she does sound a lot better. I'll just make sure that's been clear. And it drives a lot better too. So she does have a little bit more torque. Don't have to give it as much throttle. I love how she sounds now. Sounds like a real car. These Crossflow 250s sound really, really good. Really good. So I might end this video here now. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. There's more coming up on the Fairlane. Heaps more stuff. A little bit more tinkering going on. Yeah, so stay with it. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching Mothers and Machines, beautiful people. Catch you soon. Bye.